I'm not gonna lie, I thought Paramount would have brought us all to PARA-dise by now at this point in the year, but it looks like there are still a few storm clouds that have yet to pass over. So back in April, I recorded this video wearing a Bass Pro Shop hat explaining the reasons I was buying Paramount. Those reasons included a growing streaming service called Paramount Plus that was uniquely positioned for growth since it could be cross-promoted by all the other broadcasting companies owned by the conglomerate like CBS, BET, and the free streaming service Pluto TV, just to name a few. I also like that Paramount Plus had a broad appeal since they've got an enormous catalog of movies and kids content from Nickelodeon. The company was also releasing the new Paw Patrol movie on the platform that would no doubt drive more subscriptions. Ow, ow! Parents, you know what I'm talking about here. Well, within just 2 weeks of publishing that video, there was a game-changing announcement about Paramount stock. It was disclosed that none other than the world's greatest investor of all time, Warren Buffett, had invested $2.6 billion into Paramount Global in Q2. Now, whenever someone like Buffett enters a stock, other investors take note and they usually follow him in afterwards. This news quickly took the share price from the high 20s into the mid 30s, and I was even getting props from some of the YouTube viewers about the timing that video was released. Oh yeah, we were high-fiving each other, we were back-patting. It was a great time to be alive. And I've got to say, I really thought this news was going to be a long-term catalyst for Para and an inflection point for the stock price. I even thought that the price was probably gotten away from me to invest any new money into it. But boy, was I wrong about that one. What happened next? Well, Para got knocked down with a broader market decline in June, bringing the stock all the way back to the $25 range. At the time I'm recording this video right now, the stock is sitting around $24 a share in early September 2022. Here's the thing though, this is despite really nothing but good news coming out about the company over the past 3 months. For example, it was announced just in August that Paramount had struck a deal with Walmart. Basically, subscribers to Walmart Plus are now gonna get free access to the streaming service Paramount Plus moving forward. This move has been seen as a way for Walmart Plus to start competing more head-on with Amazon Prime that offers movies and music with their Prime service. Now, Walmart Plus only has 11 million members according to reports at the time, but it's clear the company is pushing this membership hard and investing a lot of money and effort into the service. They really view this as the future of the company. If the company is able to find more reasons for customers to subscribe to Walmart Plus, this deal could be huge for Paramount. Now, this isn't streaming related, but Paramount also released what will end up being the most profitable movie of 2022 in Top Gun: Maverick. This movie has brought in more domestic movie sales than the movie Titanic even. And while I get that stock prices are forward-looking, not backward-looking, you've got to give them props on putting out a big blockbuster like this year. Finally, Warren Buffett did increase his position in Para by 14% or another $364 million in Q3. Some experts were disappointed. They wanted Buffett to make a bigger buy statement in Q3, but at the same time, it's just good to get confirmation that Buffett is continuing to see value in the company. So what's the game plan look like for me with this stock? Here's what I'm doing. I've been continuing to gradually add to my position in Para. Over the last 7 days, I've purchased 2 more blocks of 100 shares each. This brings my current holdings in Para to 1,410 shares at an average buy price of $29.22. As you can see, I'm currently down about 20% on my investment still, which is nothing to write home about. Moving forward, I'm really just planning to do more of the same with Para. I'm going to continue to slowly add more shares of this stock over time, especially while the prices are down here in the lower 20s. If the price ends up bumping up into my average buy price, I'm probably going to pump the brakes on it for a little while. But I do want to say I think it's very possible that Para could head down further from here. There's been a lot of talk from the Federal Reserve about more economic pain ahead coming in the next few months that could bring all stocks down with it even further. And I also want to keep cash on the sidelines. That way I'm able to take advantage of any short-term decline in prices like that. Also, it's not lost on me that there's still a lot of competition and challenges right now in streaming. You know, there's Disney Plus, there's Warner Brothers, Netflix, and others investors in the game. This is not an area where all ships are rising with the tide either at this time like they were just a couple years ago. That's just the reality of how it looks right now. Long term, I still think this is a good play as a buy and hold. Remember, one of the greatest investors of all time saw value in buying this stock when it was at around $33 per share in Q2 earlier this year. You've got the opportunity right now to pick it up at a deeply discounted price. As per the usual, this isn't financial advice. I'm just sharing what I'm doing and thinking. Let me know what you think about Para in the comments below. Are you buying? Is this a lost cause? I've included links and more data about my Para holdings in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see what happens next with this stock. Bye-bye.